Welcome to the GoalZero Toolbox Talk series. Today's Toolbox Talk: compressed gas cylinders safety. Mishandled gas cylinders may rupture violently, release their hazardous contents, or become dangerous projectiles. If the neck of a pressurized cylinder should be accidentally broken off, the energy released would be sufficient to propel the cylinder to over 3/4 of a mile in height. A standard 250 cubic foot cylinder pressurized to 2,500 sig can become a rocket attaining a speed of over 30 miles per hour in a fraction of a second after venting from the broken cylinder connection. Moving cylinders. Use a cylinder cart and secure cylinders with a chain. Don't use the protective valve caps for moving or lifting cylinders. Don't drop a cylinder or permit them to strike each other violently or be handled roughly. Unless cylinders are secured on a special cart, regulators shall be removed, valves closed and protective valve caps in place before cylinders are moved. Use of cylinders. Be sure all connections are tight. Use soapy water to locate leaks. Keep cylinders, valves, regulators, couplings, hose, and apparatus clean and free of oil and grease. Keep cylinders away from open flames and sources of heat. Propane cylinders should be at least 8 feet away from the portable heaters they supply. Safety devices and valves shall not be tampered with, nor repairs attempted. Use flashback arresters and reverse flow check valves to prevent flashbacks when using oxy fuel systems. Regulators shall be removed when moving cylinders, when work is completed, and when cylinders are empty. Cylinders shall be used and stored in an upright position. The cylinder valve should always be open slowly. Always stand away from the face and back of the gauge when opening the cylinder valve. When a special wrench is required to open a cylinder or manifold valve, the wrench shall be left in place on the valve stem when in use. This precaution is taken so the gas supply can be shut off quickly in case of an emergency, and that nothing shall be placed on top of a cylinder that may damage the safety device or interfere with the quick closing of the valve. Fire extinguishing equipment should be readily available when combustible materials can be exposed to welding or cutting operations using compressed cylinder gases. Things not to do. Never roll a cylinder to move it. Never carry a cylinder by the valve. Never leave an open cylinder unattended. Never leave a cylinder unsecured. Never force improper attachments onto the wrong cylinder. Never grease or oil the regulator, valve, or fittings of an oxygen cylinder. Never refill a cylinder. Never use a flame to locate gas leaks. Never attempt to mix gases in a cylinder. Never discard pressurized cylinders in the normal trash.